of course. Contender Regime Boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's going on? Immediate post-fight reaction. I might be a little bit behind, so y'all don't say nothing. The decision ain't been given yet, so I'm still waiting on the decision. I got David Benavidez winning this fight. I predicted Benavidez by stoppage in round 9. Of course, the fight went the distance. And we'll talk about why it wasn't a stoppage, or we gonna talk in depth. But let me hear the decision real quick. I don't even want to look at the chat right now. Make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all slide through. I might be behind, so you look, y'all don't tell me nothing yet. Hold on. Let me hear the decision. I might be a little bit behind.
We have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Tim Cheatham scores about 115 to 113.
That sound about right.
Moretti sees it 116 to 112.
That sound about right.
Steve Weisfeld scores about 117 to 111. All three in favor of the winner. And still, the undefeated interim WWE
That sound about right.
World Champion
David Benavidez, the victor over Caleb Plant in a great fight. A great fight. A hard-fought fight. A great fight. Hey, shout out to everybody coming through. Shout out to the Queen, Simply Amira J in the building. Salute to you. I appreciate you for pulling up. Shout out to the brother, Mr. Classic Metal in the building. What's good? Shout out to my brother Mike Rhyme in the building. What's good? Mike Rhyme said 300-yard holding penalty on Plant. Hey, we finna talk about this shit, bro. Hold up. We finna talk about it. Look. Shout out to the brother Joshua Mitchell Bay in the building. What's good? You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to the brother Run 501 in the building. Journey 2 Greatness in the building. What's good? Look. Hold on. Look. Let me say this. Before we get into the actual breakdown, Kenny Bayless is terrible. Kenny Bayless need to retire, bro. Look. Kenny Bayless need to retire. Hold on. Let me hear what David Benavidez is talking about.
No, I haven't had time to take it off. Okay. All right. There was a lot of holding in this fight.
A lot of holding.
And it threw off your rhythm early, and then the referee never gave him a warning or anything, so you finally had to accommodate and just get used to it. How distracting and difficult was that?
Exactly. Kenny Bayless is a hell of a referee, but he didn't give Caleb Plant no warnings out the whole fight. But I mean, it is what it is. I still had to work through it. It's a tough fight, man. I had to figure out a way to get around that, but you know, we gave the fans a hell of a fight.
Were you concerned you were getting too
Hold on. Look, bro. We'll look at that later. Shout out to the brother Norman Thomas III in the building. What's good? Hey, look. Shout out to the brother Donald Brown in the building. What's good? Look. Kenny Bayless is terrible, bro. Terrible. I never want to see him referee a fight again, ever, bro. He's terrible. Kenny Bayless is terrible, bro. Like, look. I pray to God that if Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford do fight, I pray to God that he is not the referee of that fight. Because that is going to be in the favor of Terrence Crawford if he do try to hold Errol Spence. Because Benavidez, look, I'm going to give Caleb his props. Because Caleb showed me that he had dog. He showed me that he had heart. You know what I'm saying? He did a whole hell of a lot of holding very excessively. But he did what he needed to do to survive. Kenny Bayless allowed Caleb Plant to hold so much. And even when Benavidez had a hand free and Caleb had a hand free, he was breaking up the action. Benavidez was still able to get stuff off on the inside, but Bayless wouldn't let him work. Every time they had any type of contact on the inside, Kenny Bayless breaking them up. He even stopped the fight. He stopped the action when Benavidez landed some of his best work and hurt Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? And allowed time for Caleb Plant to recover. Bruh, I see this time after time after time. Kenny Bayless is a terrible referee, bro. He's a terrible referee. A terrible referee, bruh. I hope, and they always get him to ref the biggest fights. I hope they don't have him reffing the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, bruh. Because when Earl trying to work on the inside and getting his stuff off, you know what I'm saying, he got a hand free. You got to let them fighters work. You got to let them go to the body. You got to let them work. If they got a hand free, you got to let the fighters work. I'm sorry I had to rant on that one time, y'all. But look, great fight. Kudos to David Benavidez. Kudos to Caleb Plant. It was a way more competitive fight than I thought. I had it as a 50-50 fight off top. Shout out to the OG Mr. Munt in the building. What's good? I had it rated as a 50-50 fight, right? Let me get this. I need something to rest my arm real quick. You feel me? Look, I had it rated as a 50-50 fight off top. So I knew the fight was going to be competitive. I thought David Benavidez, as y'all seen in my prediction, was going to stop him in the 9th round. However, Caleb Plant showed that he had staying power. He showed that his gas tank was a little bit better than it was in the fight with Canelo. He also took a page out of, guys that have mastered the clinch game. He took a page out of their books and used that shit to perfection. However, he did it excessively. He didn't use the clinch to just protect himself or keep himself from surviving. He didn't use it to like set up shots and shit like that. He really just used it to stay alive in the fight. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't using the clinch in an effective manner to be able to stop a guy from working and then set up offense on the back end of that. Caleb Plant was simply just surviving from round 6 on up. All he was doing was surviving, bruh. And Kenny Bayless was keeping David Benavidez from working on the inside every time, because when you get a guy that's clinching excessively and you get you a hand free, you supposed to be able to work on the inside. Now, remember in my prediction, I told y'all Benavidez need to learn how to go to the body more. That's why he couldn't get him out this fight. That's why he couldn't stop Caleb Plant, because he didn't fucking invest in the body. He didn't invest in the body. That's why he couldn't stop Caleb Plant. He didn't invest in the body. I told y'all that's why it's a 50-50 fight, because Caleb Plant don't got no gas tank and because Benavidez don't go to the body. If one of them had those two attributes, then the fight could be 60-40 one way or the other. But the fact that they have these glaring weaknesses, Benavidez not cutting the ring off as good as he need to be, not going to the body, not using the jab consistently, and Caleb Plant don't got no damn gas tank. That's why this fight is competitive as it's supposed to be. Benavidez really supposed to break Caleb Plant down in this fight. But it was a good fight all the way through and through. Like I told y'all in the prediction, Caleb Plant was going to come out. He was going to pop the jab in the first 4 to 6 rounds. He was going to be moving. I told y'all what he was doing. Looking at the ropes like, you was finna hit me with that punch? What was that? You know what I'm saying? Styling and profiling. Looking all pretty in the ring and shit. Trying to, do all the little Floyd Mayweather antics and shit. But that was only going to last for the first 4 or 6 rounds, because we know his gas tank ain't really about shit. Make sure y'all hit that like button as you slide through. I appreciate it. You feel me? Make sure y'all hit that like button. You feel what I'm saying? But I told y'all Caleb Plant, for the first 4 to 6 rounds, he was going to be moving, grooving, looking sweet, looking pretty in the ring. But at some point, he was going to slow down and David Benavidez was going to get to him. And that's exactly what happened. The only thing is that Benavidez couldn't stop him for a couple of reasons. Number one, he didn't invest in the body. That's on Benavidez. He didn't invest in the body. He did a whole lot of head hunting. You can't do that. Have guys not learned from the best pressure fighter in the sport, Earl the True Spence Jr.? When you gonna be a pressure fighter and you coming forward, you gotta use the jab. You gotta set everything up behind the jab, and you gotta go to the body early. Invest. You gotta go to the. You can't walk forward all night and think you gonna stop somebody and you ain't fucking investing in the body. Shout out to the brother Brett Woods in a super chat coming through and showing love. He said, "Why do you think Caleb keep running out of gas like that?" I think it's because he do a lot of unnecessary. I ain't even gonna say he do a lot of unnecessary movement, because you got guys who are very skilled outboxers who do a lot of moving, like Devin Haney, like Floyd Mayweather, who don't run out of gas. I think Caleb Plant, his gas tank just ain't there. You know what I'm saying? But he's always in phenomenal shape. I think it's more like some fighters, some athletes, they just don't got an exceptional gas tank. I think it's just something that Caleb Plant never gonna have. I think he can be in his best shape. He's never gonna have a great gas tank. I think it also comes down to knowing when to sit down on your shots, because this is what Caleb Plant do. Caleb Plant will wait until the second half of the fight when he's already ran out of gas to start sitting down on shots. You have to stand your ground sometimes, even in the early part of the fight, so that way you can conserve yourself later on. Rounds 8, round 9, round 10, you wasn't moving excessively around the ring in the early part of the fight. You have to be able to move and pick your shots. It got to be half chess match. It's a chess match, but sometimes you got to sit in the middle of the ring or sit in the pocket and stand your ground. You know what I'm saying? Make that motherfucker understand that you there. Let him feel your power sometimes. You can't just move, and then when you get late in the fight, you ain't got no damn gas left. You tired. Shout out to the OG Mr. Month in the super chat coming through and showing love. He said, once Plant got tired, his clinching became ineffective. Plant need to drop snack and holler at Blu-ray. His conditioning is ass. I totally agree. Shout out to the brother Rim_Risk said he doesn't commit to sustained attacks. That's facts. He don't commit to sitting down on shots, throwing a 2, 3, 4 punch combination, and then angling and circling. You can't just spend the whole first 6 rounds moving, and you ain't sitting down and letting the motherfucker know you there. That shit ain't gonna last, especially when you got somebody pressuring you and barreling down on you later on in the fight. You gonna get tired. And that's been a consistent theme with Caleb Plant. But look, this was a great fight. This was a very entertaining and competitive fight. I just feel like Kenny Bayless, and I'm sorry I keep getting on this, y'all, but look, I feel like Kenny Bayless really took away from what could have been an even better fight. Kenny Bayless really took away from what could have been a better fight. Caleb Plant was doing excessive holding for sure, but there were many times where even when Caleb Plant was holding excessively, David Benavidez still had a hand free, and he was on his ass and trying to, he was trying to work. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing the left uppercut, throwing the right uppercut on the inside. He started to go to the body when they got close. But every time he started, he got a hand free, he started to work. Kenny Bayless break him up. You gotta let the fighters work on the inside, bro. Look, I didn't agree with the 117 to 111. I thought it was 116, 112, or 115, 113 for David Benavidez. I think more accurately 115 to 113, if we being real, 7-5. 7-5 for Benavidez. Said Marlon Canelo beat David. I will say this. Based off what I saw tonight, I think Jermall Charlo beats David Benavidez. I've been saying that, but I mean, it's up to Jermall Charlo to get in there and prove that. He actually has to go in there and make the fight. You know what I'm saying? He has to actually go in there and make the fight. I think Jermall Charlo, I think he beats David Benavidez. I think he beat Caleb Plant too. Said what do you think was the best round? Man, that's a good question. The best round might have been the 12th because Caleb Plant, understanding that he was, losing the fight, he really started to let his hands go towards the end of the fight. You know what I'm saying? And, David was throwing Big Five. I got to say the 12th round was the best because both of them was letting Big Five go. Said no love for Benavidez. Yeah, bro. I picked Benavidez to win the fight. And I feel like he could have stopped Caleb Plant, bro. Number one, if he would have went to the body more, he would have stopped him. And two, if Kenny Bayless wasn't breaking up the action every time the two fighters got close to each other, he could have stopped him, bro. You know what I'm saying? David Benavidez gotta start. He gotta learn how to go to the body, bro. He can't do all that head hunt. He gotta go to the body. He gotta go to the body. You know what I'm saying? He got to go to the body. But it was a great fight. It was everything that I expected it to be from a competitive standpoint. You know what I'm saying? I knew that Caleb Plant was going to look sharp early in the fight, boxing and moving. And I knew Benavidez was going to struggle to cut the ring off because he don't use the jab to when he's cutting the ring off, and he don't go to the body as he's coming forward. All he do is head hunt. That's all he do. And that's going to be a problem when you start fighting the elite guys, when you get in there with the Canelo Alvarez's, when you get in there with the Jamal Charlos, you got to be able to go to the body. Shout out to the brother AR, the equalizer, said, unbelievable. Plant held too much and gassed out after 7 rounds. I totally agree. That's exactly what happened. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I got 105 of y'all in here. It's 50 likes. Hit that like button, man. He said he just fought an elite guy. I'm not going to, I don't think Caleb Plant is, I don't know. I can't really call Caleb Plant elite. He might be elite for that division, but just overall, I can't call Caleb Plant elite. That's just me. I can't call him elite. Yeah, like he said, at 168, he elite. I can't call him elite. That's me. Y'all can call Caleb Plant elite. He ain't elite to me. He ain't elite to me. Salute. Marlon Primus in the building. What's good? What's good? Appreciate everybody for pulling up. You dig what I'm saying? But look, great fight. I want to see Benavidez get in there with Canelo next. I don't know. I don't think Canelo really gonna fuck with 175 like that. So I think at this point he gonna have to fight David Benavidez, or David Benavidez can get in there with Demetrius Andrade. Now Demetrius Andrade is elite in my opinion. Andrade elite. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant, he not elite to me. But we can have a difference of opinion. I don't think Caleb Plant elite. But I think he's a B plus fighter. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, for you to be called elite, you got to be A and up. You got to be A minus and up. Caleb Plant not an A minus fighter to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. But I would like to see David Benavidez get in there with a Demetrius Andrade for sure. Jamal Charlo, hopefully he moves up to 168. I just seen a recent interview from Jamal Charlo. Seemed like his energy's still down. Hopefully he figure all that shit out and then go ahead and make that decision to move up to 168. That's a real elite fighter, in my opinion. Like I said, we can have a difference of opinion. The type of performance that Caleb Plant put on tonight, that wasn't an elite performance. That wasn't an elite performance, bro. After round 6, all he did was hold all fight, bro. That's all he did was just hold all night, bro. No, it wasn't effective clinching. It was just holding. That's not elite, bro. That's not elite. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Amira J. He was just surviving. Says, does Canelo have the power to hurt Benavidez? Canelo is a lot smaller. Can he handle the size difference? I think Canelo can hurt Benavidez. I favor Canelo over Benavidez. I think Canelo fuck around and stop David Benavidez. I think Canelo beats David Benavidez. I got to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I think the lack of body work from David Benavidez is going to be a problem. Canelo's going to go to the body. He going to attack the head. He not going to waste no punches. And Canelo is one of the best counterpunchers in the sport. He's going to take advantage of every lunging shot that David Benavidez throws. He going to take advantage of every mistake. I think Canelo stops Benavidez. Shout out to the brother Brett Woods in the super chat, coming through and showing love. He said, I like David, but his skills is mediocre for real. He like a tougher Teofimo. If they can't KO you, they get exposed. Am I tripping or not? You not tripping. David Benavidez won the fight tonight, but he wasn't impressive. He wasn't impressive. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez won, but he wasn't impressive. Says Styles make fights. Benavidez versus Canelo is a good matchup. Yeah, I think it's an entertaining matchup from a fan's perspective. Like from an entertainment value, it's a really good matchup. You got two guys coming forward, two Mexican fighters. They gonna throw punches. They both walking forward. It's a good matchup. But Canelo is on a whole nother level. I'm picking Canelo in that fight. Yes. I am picking Canelo in that fight. Benavidez don't got no body attack, bro. Canelo will pick him off at will. Shout out to the brother AR, the equalizer, in the super chat, coming through and showing love. He said, salute, bro. Benavidez could have stopped Plant, but round 12 didn't have any gas left for those power shots. Plant won the first 5 rounds, but downhill after that. I totally agree. I gave Plant definitely, I would say 4 out of the first 5 rounds. After that, I didn't really give Plant no more rounds. Like from round 6 on up, I didn't give Plant no rounds. You know what I'm saying? I ain't give Plant no rounds. But I will say this, tonight was a hell of a night for boxing. It was great fights through the Cody Crowley and Ramos fight was really good. I thought that decision was fair. The Chris Colbert and Rayo fight, that was really good. I actually thought that should have been a draw, or I would have given the edge to Rayo. But they ended up giving it to Chris Colbert. Joey Spencer got his ass whooped. Hey, I'm going to have to do a breakdown on my boy Jesus Ramos. I'm going to have to do a breakdown. Hey, that motherfucker nice, bro. Jesus Ramos nice, bro. Hey, 22 years old, bro. Southpaw with the angles, crisp shots. You feel me? Inside, like, look. I'm going to tell you, the star tonight was Jesus Ramos. Jesus Ramos was the star tonight. On the inside, crisp shots. Everything crisp, just boom, boom. Everything on the inside just nasty. Straight left. Jesus, I'm going to do a full in-depth breakdown on Jesus Ramos. He was the star tonight. Jesus Ramos was the star tonight. Incredible fighter. Beat the shit out of Joey Spencer. Beat the damn brakes off of him. Beat the brakes off of him. I want to see Jesus Ramos versus Sebastian Fundora. I think that would be an incredible matchup. I want to see Jesus Ramos versus Sebastian Fundora. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, man, look, I know we gonna have a difference of opinion. Look, go back to the poll. I know all y'all was picking Caleb Plant. Talking about Caleb Plant was gonna outbox David Benavidez, bro. I told y'all, bro, he ain't, man, look. You know, Ever since I seen that friendly ass shit, bro, I'm telling y'all, I knew he had that hoe in him. Tonight he showed he had some dog, so I give him that. But he still was holding. He held for 6 rounds straight. Caleb Plant is not an elite fighter, bro. Elite fighters make adjustments. Elite fighters don't just hold for 6 rounds straight trying to survive, bro. Elite fighters make adjustments to be able to put themselves in position to win. Caleb Plant didn't do that. He didn't have no answer. Then on top of that, he had a ref that was on his side, and he still fucking couldn't make no adjustment. He still couldn't put himself in an advantageous position to win the fight. He's not an elite fighter, bro. B+ at best. In order to be elite, you got to be A and up. Facts. Shout out to the brother 817 in the building. What's good? Yeah. You got to be A and up to be elite. He not elite. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. I don't care what none of y'all say. I know all y'all in this motherfucker crying because y'all was on the pole picking Caleb Plant. Fuck Caleb Plant. I told y'all that motherfucker he had that hoe in him. He had that hoe in his blood. I told y'all. Y'all want to pick Caleb Plant because y'all don't like David Benavidez because y'all think Caleb Plant fight like a black fighter. Y'all think Caleb Plant got a little sauce in his game. That motherfucker got that hoe in him. I told y'all he had that hoe in him. He's not an elite fighter. I told y'all that. And David Benavidez is not an elite fighter neither. Until he got potential to be that, but he not there yet. Benavidez got potential to be an elite fighter. He's still young, but he not there yet. He can be there, but he's not there yet. Caleb Plant, not an elite fighter. I told y'all that, bro. That motherfucker got that hoe in him, man. He don't got no adjustments at all. You feel what I'm saying? So, y'all go back and... Yeah, I'm talking my shit tonight, bro. Because all these people was talking about Caleb Plant, all this shit. And I got to call my boy Cole. I did see my boy Cole in the chat. You owe me 3 shots, bro. I got to hit my boy Cole on the FaceTime so I can see him take these 3 shots to the head. I'm finna get my boy drunk tonight. Yeah, I'm talking my shit, bro, because there's too many people talking about Caleb Plant this and that, bro. Caleb Plant ain't shit, bro. Caleb Plant ain't shit, dog. Fuck Caleb Plant, man. Yeah, I'm talking my shit, man. Yeah, man. All y'all, no, bro. I got motherfuckers in the chat talking about, nah, he ain't elite. I never said Caleb Plant was elite, man. Come on, bro. What y'all talking about, dog? Come on, bro. And David Benavidez not elite neither, bro. Both of them will lose to Canelo. And I think Jamal Charlo will whoop both of their ass. You feel me? But look. If y'all missed the beginning of the live, make sure y'all go back and start the live from the top. We got more videos dropping this week. You feel said the ring was big as fuck. Yeah, bro, the ring was big as hell. And he still really couldn't like do what he wanted to do, bro. The man held for 6 rounds straight, bro. I'm telling y'all. But look, make sure if y'all didn't see the whole lot, make sure y'all catch the whole replay on the back end. If you didn't hit the like button already, hit the like button. We got more videos coming this week. I'm going to do an in-depth breakdown on Jesus Ramos. I'm a huge fan of Ramos. He looked phenomenal tonight. Jesus Ramos was a star tonight. Incredible fighter, sharp. And I heard his post-fight interview. I'm very impressed with him. Man, I'm impressed with that kid. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to see what's going on next. We're going to see what's next for David Benavidez. What's next for Caleb Plant? You dig what I'm saying? Everybody that catch the live on the replay, let me know down in the comments what y'all thought about the fight. Did the fight turn out exactly how y'all thought? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. You feel me? And make sure you hit that like button on your way out. Contender Regime. Boxing, I'll holler at y'all boys, man.